Well, hello and welcome. Whew, we made it through all those traffic cones and construction. But today's adventure starts right here on Manal Northeast. And we're going to do what I call a scavenger hunt. Kind of like a scavenger hunt. I have a handful of vintage photos I came across. And what I'd like to do is run around town and try to match them up. See how things have changed from yesteryear to today. Let's see how we do. Let's go. Well, looks like this first one's going to be very challenging. I'm going to have to get out in the street here. But right about here used to be the Octopus Car Wash. And there was a gas station right here at the Albuquerque Fire Rescue. And that's kind of it. Of course, I'm in the medium of the road. If I went out into the street, it'd be a little better. But on this old vintage picture, you can see CAR, then a Chevron sign, then a W. But right there is where that gas station sign. Look at the price of gas. Whew. I brought my jacket, but I thought I'd be running around a lot. So moving on to the next one. Let's go. Okay, here we are now. A little more east on Manal, close to Eubank here in Albuquerque. And this little strip mall's been here for a long time. I think this picture coming up here is around the mid-70s, I believe. It's a very famous Taco Sal's since 1960. Breaking Bad used that, by the way. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Isn't that cool? Well, moving on. Okay, we are here at our third spot. A place called American Furniture. I've got a picture here from when it was being built in 1965. We're going to have to walk around a little bit and try to get the best angle. Okay, there it is. You can almost see the sign that says American, but that was American Furniture. And here's the little corner here, the southeast corner, and the arched windows. Of course, trees and big yellow walls are in the way, but that is it right there. Very iconic building. I was wondering where this music is coming from. Is that music going to scare away the panhandlers? I like it. Now this thing's speaking to me saying you're being recorded. Must be a rough area. Attention shoplifters. My goodness. Anyway, before I was distracted about all the potential crime here, I was going to say, as I was driving way down here on Manal, I was looking left and right, and I go, oh, that used to be a Firestone. Oh, that used to be this. That used to be that. That used to be a Chicago Dog. Now it's a tax place. It was funny and interesting how things change. On to the next.
George Benson. 1037.
The Oasis.
Hello, New Mexico. This is Vince.
Well, we are here now on a street called Lomas, Lomas. And this big old black fence is a shame, but I guess that's happening all over. We're at a place called Buffett's Candy with the very iconic candy cane out front. That has been out there forever. Now, I've shown this before, but I've never found a vintage picture. And here I found one. This is from many years ago. Just wonderful. I've heard wonderful things about this place. The candy. It's been around for a long time. Icon of Albuquerque. Everything is so fenced up and gated up anymore. Across the street there, I can tell by that shape that used to be an Arby's restaurant. Well, moving on. Okay, next stop here on Lomas is a little drive-in, a little cafe. Right now it's called the Hurricanes Cafe, but many years ago it was called Frank's Drive-In. Very popular place, probably even before my time, early 50s. And this picture here, nice old vintage picture from the cars, looks like late 50s, maybe 60s, mid 60s. Pretty.
You lost it again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Does pot have an effect on memory?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, lost it again.
yeah.
What do you want? What do you want? Okay, we are now downtown on Central and 2nd Street. And yes, I've shown this before, the Sunshine Theater building. Beautiful, but I've got a picture here of nighttime back in its heyday. Look how beautiful and inviting this place was. Check it out. Okay, this next picture is going to be a little intense. So what I think I'm going to do is just do a drive-by. It's a picture of in front of what used to be the Alvarado Hotel. It's now the transportation center, trains and buses. I believe this picture is right along here. Yeah, it used to be the Alvarado Hotel. Very fancy, very cool. Okay, I found a picture of downtown 1920, and I know that building back there with the, what do they call it? The dental caps at the top there. And it might be on the other side, but I actually drove around and round and round and actually gave up on that picture, but I'm pretty sure this is the picture in the background there. Actually, I just kind of stumbled on this side. I went down Central, but the building is very narrow going down Central, so it couldn't have been the front part of it. I just happened to turn down 3rd Street here and saw that because I'm going to another place here on Gold Avenue. Let's see if I can match up this picture. Now this one I'm pretty sure I have right. Those arched windows there. Unfortunately, I have to go into the sun there. Bad timing. Plus I'm standing out in the middle of a street, so hopefully I don't get run over. But check out this old vintage picture with people in there on the bicycles. That is so awesome. Love it. And the beautiful Occidental building right back there. Done a couple videos with that or around there. Moving on to the next. Whew, a lot of running around. Let's go. All right, over here it might be kind of challenging to get the right angle, but this used to be the Downtowner Motor Inn. It's now the Hotel Blue. It's being worked on. Check this out. Here's what it used to look like. Right here on Central and I don't know where we are. Park Avenue. So cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, here we are at the very iconic doghouse, made even more famous by those television shows that you very well may know. But what I didn't know, fun fact about the doghouse, is they didn't start out here. They started out up the road here on 10th and Central, just east. 2 or 3 blocks up the road here. I took a picture of around the area that they were, but I couldn't figure it out. It must have been where some apartments are there now. But here's a picture of the old place, 1960. And I even found, which I've never found before, was inside. Little inside scoop. People cooking away. Very cool. And an old Chevy Galaxy 500 out here, and not too many years ago, but an old vintage car. Thought that was interesting. Now we know. Started down the street, came up here, and they've done pretty well ever since. Most people know about the doghouse and the nice neon lights. Really adds to it at night. You guys trying to get yourselves run over? Playing in the mud puddle when you have a big old pond out here? Yes, I am back at Tingley Beach. I love it here. You've seen me come here many, many times. But I found a photo. Now, I've shown vintage photos of Tingley Beach from many, many years ago, the 40s, 50s, where there was lifeguards and actual water sports, water skiing and everything. Yeah, we'll have to check that out if you get a chance, if you want. But I'm here because I want to show the namesake, Clyde Tingley, standing out here and with just a little hole in the ground. Check it out. Not exactly sure where it was, but I'm sure it was right around this area somewhere. That was the very start of this place. Very cool. Well, I do have one more picture that I found. I'm not going to drive there because you've seen me drive on it many times. Just use your imagination, driving across a big old new road. And it's a very important road. Bridge that goes across the Rio Grande River called Paseo del Norte. And I found a picture right here of the opening ceremonies in 1987. Wow, that was a big thing. It was so hard to get across from the west side to the east side, and that really helped. It's still quite crowded at times, but that is the opening ceremonies. Very cool. Well, that's going to do it, folks, for today's video. Thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit of work driving around here and there and getting lost, and you didn't see all that. I don't want you to see that. It's actually colder now since I quit running around getting in and out of the car, walking around. But it's so beautiful here, I might even just kind of walk around a little bit and enjoy the rest of the day. I hope you enjoy your day. Let me know what you think. If you have any ideas, or maybe I got the wrong place, maybe you know better. But I think it's interesting for people all over this city, the state, and all over the world. Just see how things have changed, at least right here. Thanks again. Be good to yourself and those around you. Bye for now.